Okay, I've never played Pawnbarian before. I don't know anything about it other than that it's a roguelike. Never seen any video, no conception whatsoever. Also don't know if the audio balance is right, so let me know once we get into gameplay. Seems a bit loud in my ears, but not too loud in OBS yet. Coordinates. Game. Very far in the northern chesslands. Okay. Road, whenever you move to the top row, start the turn in the top row or have 3 pawns in hand. Tutorial Island. Cool. Okay. Select any square on the board with the D-pad or the left stick. Each turn, you play cards to move and attack with your hero with the same pattern as the chess piece. 2 moves each turn, shown on the board on the right side. Choose what to play from 3 random cards. Select a card with left and R. Capybara, gigantic rodent. Okay. We select the card. I have to move diagonally. Play the 2 pawns. Monster's turn, they try to attack, then they move. Finish your turn in range of the capybara. You're attacked and got damage. Red notches in the board show squares target for attacks. Use the knight. Jump into the top row to continue. Okay. This is a cool idea. Promoted into a queen. The vizier. See your hero's description for an exact explanation of how this happens. Promote whenever you're in the top row. Start the turn in the top row, or have 3 pawns in hand. Interesting. Card chosen for promotion isn't random, it's always the rightmost eligible one. Cards stay promoted until played, or until the end of a floor. If you don't play it right away, you might draw later during the floor. Techniques to move into them, just like capturing pieces in chess. Kill all enemies on the floor to continue. Okay. Then I take some damage. I see. Okay. I'm not going to be amazing at this game. I'm not great at chess, but... That shows your gold. Everything on the right of it is loot you gather after winning the floor. The crystal heals a point of damage. The gold goes straight into your bag. Rightmost piece of loot is lost each turn. Ah, finishing in fewer turns is incentivized. Got it. Should get, Simon from Cracking the Cryptic to play this game. Spend gold on hearts and upgrades. Move into things to buy them. There's no move limit in the shop. You always have cards to allow convenient movement. Okay. Interesting to, like, also have the shop use the same interface. Upgrade your rook with Cardinal Splash. Oh, and I can see my deck in the top left corner. Okay, so I have a normal chess deck, I guess. But with 5 pawns. Okay. That would be nice, given how many pawns I have. I'm trying to make pawns happen. Upgrades or extra abilities that activate when you play a card. A card can have multiple upgrades. Play with a small fixed deck of cards, which is reshuffled every time it's empty. Getting hearts and upgrades is how you improve your hero. I see. So can I review my deck? Is there a button to do that? Let me see if I can do it with the mouse. Diagonal splash. Cardinal splash after moving. There. More max heart and postpone your demise. Yeah, I wanted to, like, go over to hover over it to see what it means. I mean, I guess I can visually understand it now, but... Go down the stairs. Oh, I see the stairs. Okay. Cute. Blight Matron. Moves twice. When it moves, it leaves Blight. After death, spawn a Blight sack on empty, diagonally adjacent squares. Okay. Notches in the corners of a square show the amount of damage. 1, 2, or 3 notches mean what you'd expect. Skull means 4 or more, but it's not always lethal. Highlight an enemy to show its attack pattern. Square to show the enemies that are attacking it. So we just leave Blight. Its stackable damage will stay on that square until the end of the floor. Okay. So I have to take my turn. I have to, like, take some of this Blight damage. Oh, these are enemies now. Okay, I didn't understand that part. I have to go up. One from Blight is only if I end my turn there, essentially. We'll kill 2 regardless. I see. It took a lot of damage. Goblin Caves, Fetid Lair, deep in Rook Ridge. Okay, so I don't actually keep anything from Tutorial Island, or it just gives me some random effects, which I just want to make sure that I can't get over there with the controller to see what that stuff says, or if I have to use the mouse. Might have to use the mouse. Absorb a point of damage this turn. Okay, there's cool design space here. Gain an action and draw a card. Cantrip makes a lot of sense to put on a pawn. That's cool. Okay, I see. Absorb the 1 damage. Look to Queen. This is a really cool game. I like it. I get it. Cantrips. I try to make pawns happen. I don't have money. Okay, I see. Okay. I should have checked. Dodges the first attack each turn if able. Moves in the direction of the attack. No, but this doesn't count as an attack? Oh, no, it still does count as an attack, I see. Okay. Gotcha. Gives me an action back. It's interesting that you always get 2 actions. I wonder if they tested it with a single action and had to change it because it wasn't fun enough that way. They'll just flee from me, right? Not in any danger, but I would like to get range of him. Flees in the direction. So I think that means I have to do that. Well, I'm not going to have the action to kill him, so maybe that was a mistake. Yeah, let's back up. Okay. It's a cool enemy. Yeah, I assume it started with you take turns taking actions and then realize that wasn't going to work. And splash, cardinal splash. let's Let's actually read the enemies this time before we do shit. Dodges. Immune while other enemies are alive. Tough armor. Immune while the hero is on cardinally adjacent squares. Draws 2 cards next turn. Okay, he's only able to dodge if able, though, right? Very messy. I'm gonna be taking damage pretty much no matter what here. I like it tells you who's threatening each of these tiles here. That's smart. Card draws clutch there. No damage on this square. I see. Yeah, I really appreciate that they just show you the threatened squares. It's actually came up somewhat recently talking about this, where people are like, chess wouldn't be a good game if they told you all the threatened squares all the time. Like, I don't know. I don't think that's like an interesting part of chess. I don't think that's what decides chess end games among like grandmasters. Eventually you just master it, right? It's like gatekeeping. Like, it skips right to the interesting part, sort of requiring you to calculate. I think this game would be much, much, much less interesting if they didn't do that. Okay, move up. So let's get our queen. This guy still flees. He does still flee, okay. Spider toad. Too much damage on that tile. Okay, I got this like super queen who rules, apparently. That guy is immune because I'm cardinally adjacent to him. They're interested in doing it, but haven't no plans at the moment. Okay. Oh shit. I miscalculated. Okay. I think we do that. He runs away, and then I can bishop him. And then try to get in range to kill him soon. You still have the... He has nimble still. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to bait him to flee and then kill him with the rook. Yeah, this game's really cool. I really dig it. I think the idea mostly exists in nature, right? Like, he has to tweak the core mechanics a little bit. I feel like probably the biggest... I'm guessing the dev was really sad to be forced to have to require you to take 2 actions at a time. But it's fine. It's not like inelegant or something, but it's like, oh, it's almost chess. All right. Oh, I see. It tells me which specific pawn it's upgrading. Gotcha. Well, I'm just gonna keep going crazy on pawns. Like, I have the most of them. Can turn them into queens. I probably should get health, but go big or go home, I guess. The goblins are a great, like, starting enemy to deal with, because you already have to think about them quite a bit. I bet getting 2 moves adds a shitload of, like, enemy design space. Because, like, the fact that the enemy can flee and then you can do something to deal with them is so much more interesting than if you were just taking turns. Okay, so skulls are 4 damage. It's worth doing regardless. I do have an extra action, so I could go up and kill this guy. And then flee. So do I don't take damage passing through blight squares, I just can't end my turn on them? Or I can't stop on them. Does it specify? It just, yeah. It must be end your turn, because it seems like you're allowed to pause on them. Cantrip is super good, I think. This is going to cause him to flee. Then I can't move this guy. Yeah, I didn't think that out super well, sadly. Please diagonally. Can't just be dicking around, though, if I want to get money to buy stuff. Kind of just in a state of dicking around endlessly here. He had nowhere to flee to. See. And he's no longer a risk. Okay. I can finish him off with the bishop. Cool. Okay. Well, there's only one pawn on offer this time, so I guess I'll grab this. I really appreciate the commitment to still having the shop be on a little chessboard. That's fun. Okay, so I have one shit pawn, but most of my pawns are amazing. Shit gets complicated really fast. Moves twice. When it moves, it leaves plate. Snake Paka. Immune multi-hero is not on any adjacent squares. Okay. Kind of just need to vibe it out. I don't think I should go play too fast here. Oh, shit. Can I do a restart? I think I misunderstood what was about to happen, or I played the wrong card. Whoops. All right, lesson learned. Promote. Only have one action left, so I have to flee to a safe square. Okay. I'll cause him to flee. Shaman. Yeah, I was worried about that happening. Okay. He'll flee again. I could have just avoided the damage there if I was smarter. Okay. Okay, well, I took a lot of damage. Really fucked that one up. Screwed the pooch. Probably want to start upgrading stuff other than pawns, but I kind of wanted to make pawn build happen. This game save and quit like completely smoothly. Kind of just abandon in the middle of any run and pick up from the turn I left off on. Let's see. Trying to get a promotion. Need to do something with my turn, though. So if I do this, this guy won't be able to flee. Yeah, no worries. Okay, so he won't be able to flee, but he is also invulnerable, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, that was a mistake. Oops. It's like a triple threatened square. Double threatened square for a lot of damage. Okay. That guy won't be able to run. I will take... Ouch, ouch. Yeah, I want to be doing something, right? I don't want to just be fleeing, I guess is my thought there. I see, so I drew 3 pawns, so one of them promotes for free, because otherwise drawing 3 pawns would be awful. I get it. Let's use our cantrips here. Diagonal. More cantrips. More armor would be nice. Armor is really cool. It'd be nice to try to stack more of that. Okay, I'm safe where I am, but I'm not allowed to pass my turn. Oh, there is a way. Lose your remaining moves. Okay. Yeah, I feel like sometimes passing your turn is desirable. I would like to get in line with him. All right, not great. I did draw all my good shit, which is part of the problem. So he would retreat, would take damage. Doesn't have a cantrip on it, sadly. Oh, but now I take, okay. I forgot that he still got to move before he attacked. That was my bad. You only get the 1 move. This is chill. So he'll flee southwest if I do this. And then I get my bishop. Okay. I like that they also display what you're going to draw soon. That's cool. All right. Okay. Almost all of my pawns have cantrip now. I like that they just call that cantrip too. Like, that's what that is. Thank you for using the understood industry term. Instead of making up your own. I appreciate when games try to make up, like, you know, flavorful words, but I think it's useful in games. It's like, it's the same way it's useful that the A button is the jump button and the confirm button, right? It took us a while to establish industry standard. Okay, moves twice, leaves blight. Blight vessel, immune while other enemies are alive. Jesus Christ. So I'm going to be taking damage pretty much no matter what. That guy's threatening those squares. Can I make it so I'm only taking like 1 damage? Would be nice. I go up and then left. But the blight sack. That's interesting. So, but blight only affects me. I can't use that to like blow up the enemy. Okay. So if I go up here and then move left, the skirmisher will die. This thing won't do anything. But this guy's gonna hit it. He's gonna hit me for 2, which is enough to kill me. So to stay alive, I need to take 1, basically, and preferably line myself up somewhere that's helpful. Okay, I'm probably dead, but got the gist of it at least. I love to see there's got to be a lot of cool design space for things that work differently than the base class. But the promotion concept is really good, I think. Do that, we get an action back, and we promote. Still are, like, no safe squares. This gives me an action back. The fuck is threatening that square? Oh my god, the Blight Vessel. I have 2 armor, though, so I can afford some bullshit. I only have 1 action left. Let's leave myself on the top row so I can promote again at the start of next turn. Okay. Not incredible. I do get an action refund there. Okay, I need to make sure that I land on a tile that is only going to be taking 1 damage, which is possible if I knight here and then... Okay. Ooh, boy. Alright, so... Very messy. I have to walk on the tile for the promotion to count. I could also, I might just have lethal here, right? Because think if I go here, and then I can capture with the... Yeah, let's see. Oh, but he's invincible. Okay, I didn't understand that. But he flees. Shoot. Okay, that was pretty good, though. I just didn't understand at the very last second there that, how that was going to work on the last turn. Because I guess the enemy doesn't count as vulnerable until after the attack has already happened, so he's free for the first hit and he doesn't try to flee because he knows he's invulnerable. Okay. Okay, I've got the 1 armor. I may as well get a free promotion next turn. Meanwhile, you're in a cardinally adjacent square, but I can go here and kill him. Okay. Let's keep trying to make pawns happen, because it's funny. I do like having a lot of armor. I think having a lot of cantrip is probably more important than armor, but... I can kill 1 guy. Or both of them, I see. That'll make him flee, and then I can capture him here. Okay. So... I feel like getting 2 pieces upgraded is better than getting 1 really good piece, although this looks like this is a discount, right? It's getting me what would normally cost 12 total in 1 upgrade. Oh, no, I'm misunderstanding. It's affecting a piece that already has armor and cardinal and giving it cantrip, and cantrip is expensive because cantrip is really good. Okay. I think more instances of cantrip is probably more important than more instances of extra damage. Just gives me more choices. Okay. Pretty good. Let's go ahead and get promoted next turn. No, didn't pull a pawn. Don't have any armor. I feel like I just move out of the way of danger and pass. Sucks to lose the money, but... Okay, so we get cantrip, then rook, and then king. Cool. I think What I want is, for upgrading my pawns, cantrip is the most valuable, followed by armor, followed by cardinal, followed by diagonal. Let's see. I mean, I could pick up cantrip on... I almost want cantrip more than upgrading pawns necessarily, because just being able to... It's huge for the action economy, right? That's why I was taking attack speed and talented. Telling me the basic thing I get to do it more. It seems good. Can't kill the boss. Not on adjacent squares. Oh, he's not a boss. Okay. If I king him, I only have one action left. I want to be doing something that I can afford to take A damage. In fact, I probably should take A damage where possible. This is probably, well... Since I always recover 1 health, I should try. Okay, I drew 3 pawns, which is fine to good in this situation. Promote. I may have misunderstood. Promote when you move into the top row, start turn in the top row, or have 3 pawns in hand. Okay, so he'll flee. Oh, but he's right. The immunity clause. Oh, I see. The promotion's still happening. Okay, I think I just misunderstood how that worked. Beautiful. Gray cantrip. Okay, no sources of cantrip this time, but I do get another source of armor, which I'm here for. And maybe I take the health. Yeah, but I had a turn where I had a promotion happen at the start of the turn, and then I moved a pawn forward to try to get it to promote, and it didn't look like it did, or maybe it happened so fast that I didn't see it. I just wasn't sure if there was a limit to the total number of promotions you could have per turn if you met those requirements multiple times. Okay, so not great. Guy's a champion, which kind of sucks. Pop up here. Okay, say I didn't think the armor stuck around. I feel like that would be too powerful if it did. I think here we do this, and then we do this. I have an armor. Okay. These are both cardinal, sadly. I have 2 actions. I have an armor. Okay. And then he's gonna flee. Okay. Aw. It's too bad. Stuck. So let's think. If I do this, he'll flee diagonally, and then I can bishop him. All right. These are all just attacks, which I'm less enthused about. But I can still take some of them. Get some health, maybe. Imagine getting the levels to feel fair, and this was pretty tough. But did I have lethal that round and didn't see it? I've used that before. Cause him to flee. I have 1 armor. Right, so I already got the promotion, but this is also a pawn, so this should, in theory, also promote. Okay. Making sure I understand. Okay. He'll flee. Still have 2 actions. Cool. Okay, more sources of cantrip, and I can pick up 2 of them. Okay, very scary. I can't hit him because of he's invulnerable. Okay. Right. This is suboptimal. Chunk of damage. Yeah, it again looked like I didn't promote there, even though I used the pawn to go to the top rank. So is it that you can only promote once per turn, and that just isn't stated explicitly? Let's see. That also didn't do it. Bishop's not doing me much good here. Better to have more freedom of movement. Not that it really matters here. I have 1 armor. Okay, so they're both invulnerable. Oh, so I can use another piece to advance to the top row, and then it will promote pawns that remain in my hand? I think I misunderstood that. Promote when you move into the top row. Okay. And they don't remain promoted. It's only for the rest of that turn. Okay. I need the cantrip here to keep going. I see. We have a problem here. I've been playing with a bit of a disadvantage then. Armor. Everything is take 3 damage or more. Go all the way down. Huzzah! Gauntlet pillars. So what happens if I leave? Is this just like a bonus challenge if I do this? Keeping my current deck? Okay. If I... Endless is, I guess I can go until I die, because I will die eventually. Do you get some kind of like progression reward for winning a run? Like, do you unlock other characters or something that happens regardless of when you actually formally wrap up? So I have 2 actions. That was a pretty high value turn. Okay, so Snake Paka is immune to the night. Meanwhile, other enemies are alive. A little messy. Very messy, actually. All classes are unlocked by default. So no more money, no more upgrades. It's just like whatever your deck is, try to survive as long as you can, and the floors are going to get nastier and nastier. Gotcha. I don't know anything about Ball Pit, but I know that a bunch of my friends are playing it on Steam all the time, so I assume that if we have extra time for Ball Pit, that's fine. Let's see. Can't actually attack with that. Fleeing is probably the better play there. Okay, cool. I really like this. I want to look at some of the other character classes just to kind of imagine what they can do separate from pawn promotion. It's a fundamental mechanic. both pretty heavily threatened squares, aren't they? And they have 1 armor. Need to not die. Big high value explosion. You love to see it. And then I had 3 pawns in hand, which is cool. Oh, he's the champion. I didn't see that. Shoot. And I've got armor. Nice. Is he the champion? Oh, because I'm cardinally adjacent, I see. He is the champion. So much cantrip. There must be a hard limit on how much cantrip you can functionally get in a run, I'm guessing. Oh, I'd love to be able to use the pawn here. So it's not on the cards. It's a lot of damage from Blight. I do have 3 armor, though. Ouch. I think their iconography for 1, 2, 3, or 4 damage is really great. Not used to not having a single cantrip in my hand. That's ass. Try to. Oh, right. I don't have any cantrip. Whoops. Okay, exit the menu. Because you said handicaps. What are the handicap options? Out of curiosity. Oh, I see. Okay, so this guy's focused on pawns. He has more knights. What? That's fucking cool. Use a drag and drop action, which charges whenever you kill an enemy with a normal move. Fantastic. Nomad. Stuff. Your piece of gold is a crystal instead. Can't buy shield, but can buy purify. First move leaves behind a ward. That's really great. I love that all the different characters, they feel really distinct from each other. This is a really cool game. I enjoyed it.